of my fabulous, beautiful people, and how are we all doing today? I hope that you're all doing very, very well. So once again, I am here to discuss ECKANKAR, and in my last video I did where we read some of the book, I didn't really give that great of an intro on what this cult is, and some people were like, what is this thing? So let's get right into it. It is a new religious movement, and it was founded by Paul Twitchell in 1965. The spiritual home is the Temple of Ek, and that is located in Minnesota. The movement teaches simple spiritual exercises, and their main one is to sing the song of Hugh, which they call a love song to God, and that's supposed to help them experience the light and sound of God and recognize the presence of the Holy Spirit. The term ECKANKAR means co-worker with God, according to them. I believe they came up with the definition for that. And it is a non-profit religious organization with members in over 120 countries around the world. And its teachings have been translated into more than 25 languages. They are made to do a daily practice of the spiritual exercises of Ek for 15 to 20 minutes, which means that they basically just sing Hugh for that long. September 17th is celebrated as their Founders Day in honor of the modern day founder of ECKANKAR, Paul Twitchell, and October 22nd is celebrated as the Spiritual New Year, which is going to be coming up soon here before we know it. They always have an Ek leader, a Mahata, if you will, and right now that person is Harold Klemp. I have gone into more detail about who that is in a past stream that I did, so please go and check that out if you haven't already. But without further ado, I would like to read through another ECKANKAR ebook. So let's just roll that cult intro and then we're going to get right into the book.
Question 3 is, what can stimulate us to be grateful for what we have when life is hard? Say simply the spiritual exercises of Ek. That time and again, do the spiritual exercises, sing Hugh, singing Hugh, or one of the other spiritualized words, sacred words, has helped them through danger, has helped them through misunderstandings and illness. Things. Say, it's a wonderful thing, this word Hugh. When life is hard. Be more grateful.
So last time we read Spiritual Stress Relief, which gave us no information about how to relieve our stress other than singing Hugh.
It's a wonderful thing, this word Hugh.
And today we are going to be reading The Power of Gratitude, because it was just Thanksgiving in Canada, so I thought, this would be a good one to read.
It is.
It says here, people who can show gratitude know and recognize God's love when it comes to them. The stories, inspiration, and techniques in this X-Soul Adventure e-booklet offer new perspectives on the gifts of gratitude. And again, you can also download it in French, although they do claim to have all of their teachings translated into all these different languages. I personally, being here in Canada, can only download it in English and French. If you are elsewhere, please let me know if other languages are available. I would just like to know. Let's get into the book. All of these books seem to be about 15 pages long, and they all have a beautiful title page. An ECKANKAR soul adventure, the power of gratitude, a secret to spiritual living. Gratitude begins to create a series of events for our spiritual benefit. Klemp. Gratitude, an X-Soul adventure. Then we have the same eagle that was in the last book. I guess the bald eagle is supposed to represent our soul adventure. Soul adventures are spiritual experiences that touch us at the very core of our being. You are soul, an eternal, unique, divine spark of God. As soul, you have the God knowledge within you. So yes, people in this cult believe that your soul is like another being of you. And basically like your soul just kind of takes over a body to live in this lifetime. It's very similar to the Heaven's Gate theory. Although replace the aliens with a soul. And it's the same sort of thing. See how the power of gratitude can ... awaken you to the secret of love, unseal fountains of creativity, open your heart in difficult times, and three-dimensional answers! Exclamation mark, because apparently we're very excited about that one. The word ECKANKAR means co-worker with God. They tell us this constantly. It is the path of spiritual freedom. Ek means life force, God current, or Holy Spirit. Lots of definitions for that. This e-booklet offers inspiration, stories, tips, and spiritual exercises for exploring a unique perspective on the power of gratitude. Field. Meet Harold Klemp. Do we have to? A spiritual teacher who can help you on your path of spiritual self-discovery. Harold Klemp is the spiritual leader of ECKANKAR, the Mahanta, the living Eckmaster. His role is to awaken the knowledge and love for the divine things already in your heart. In other words, Harold Klemp is the cult leader.
Be more grateful.
As the inner and outer master, he gives spiritual help via talks and writings in the dream state and in the spiritual worlds. Again, we got to get more into the dream state, and we will. And here he is! Always the same picture in the e-booklets. I guess he only did one photo shoot for all of them. People who can show gratitude know and recognize God's love when it comes to them. Harold Klemp. Again, totally the guy I would trust with my whole life. Please, Daddy Klemp, teach me how to be the law of gratitude. I didn't realize that there were laws of this.
Do I dare ask you to call your next witness?
I have no further witnesses, Your Honor.
A word out of you, Mr. Reed, and I'll hold you in contempt.
I hold myself in contempt!
One who is thankful for every good thing will find the richness of heaven. The law of gratitude states simply that abundance flourishes in a grateful heart. Based on this, I should have $1 million in my bank account. Gratitude appears in subtle ways. Oh, maybe that's why I don't. Once I went to a schoolroom on the inner spiritual planes to watch children being taught arithmetic. Like you just went there to watch the children? A little bit. The teacher asked a bright-eyed boy, if you had 1 tomato and you needed 10, how many more would you have to buy? The boy thought a moment, then said, none. I'd cut open my tomato, plant the seeds, and grow many tomatoes. The teacher, impressed by the boy's ingenuity, accepted the answer. I don't know why. I don't see how that helps anyone eat today. The boy had an appreciation for life that let him view it more fully than others. Yeah, but that person's still standing there like, okay, but like, we needed 10 tomatoes, and now we just got a bunch of these tomato plants, dude. And a cut open tomato that we can't even use. The point is that creative people who cherish the gift of life often slip into the secret chambers of the creative mind. Their solutions are well-rounded, more sensible, next page, than those of people who rely solely upon reason as their mainstay. Gratitude unseals fountains of creativity because a grateful person is relaxed. Or they just read the last book and keep singing Hugh all the time, I guess.
It's a wonderful thing, this word hue.
This allows him to take stock of his circumstances with an objective mind. Try this. Have a problem? Need an answer? Focus first on something you are truly grateful for and listen. Alright, so I have a problem getting my daughter to eat her vegetables at dinner time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit here for a moment and I'm just going to think to myself. I'm going to sit here and I'm just going to be thankful and grateful that I even have a daughter. And then tonight at dinner time, she'll eat all of her vegetables. And maybe I'll also do this while singing Who. You ready? Let's do it. Who. Thank you for giving me a daughter. I am so grateful. Oh, I can't do this for 20 minutes. That we'll have to do. I'll let you all know if it works. Hi guys, this is Editing Queen, and it's been a few days, and guess what? This didn't work. So now my daughter is going to end up dying of malnutrition because the song of You didn't work and being grateful didn't work, and she doesn't eat her vegetable at dinner time, and it's going to be all the fault of Harold Klemp and ECKANKAR. Jesus. Oh, sorry guys, sorry. I mean, Mahanta, Harold Klemp. Like the boy in the story, a creative person often gets three-dimensional answers to his problems. So creativity, bountifulness, and gratitude go hand in hand. Because there's three of them. Divine Spirit will give us all we need. First, we must learn to expect the best in life and be willing to plan and work for it. Second, we need a clear mental picture of what we desire. Are you guys taking notes? Third, this picture is to be maintained constantly with the certainty that Spirit will supply any rightful desire. Fourth, there must be gratitude for every good thing received. Now that's it. Gratitude for gifts we have already received sets into motion new forces that sustain a life of fullness. A grateful person usually finds the windows of spiritual opportunity open to him. One who is thankful for every good thing will find the richness of heaven in the humblest detail of his spiritual life. Once again, it's a lot of law of attraction.
I hold myself in contempt!
The window of gratitude opens us to the heavens of God. What if I'm not ready to go to heaven yet? Should I just be ungrateful? Abundance flourishes in a grateful heart. Gratitude is the secret of love. Harold Klemp. Is that supposed to be the doorway to heaven instead of the stairway to heaven? Try a spiritual exercise. Grace, balance, gratitude. By Harold Klemp. Everything in the right amount brings an abundance of life and fulfillment. Everything is right when there is neither too much nor too little for the time and place. So is it also with your spiritual life? Give yourself time for rest and contemplation. Eat foods that are good for you because they build and restore the temple where soul resides. Pretty general advice here to eat well and sleep well. Accept your emotions. Permit your mind to study, explore, and grow. Like study your emotions? Love God. Give thanks for life, for it blesses you with revelations. Life gives and takes, but always gives again. Be thankful for wisdom. Be grateful for existence. This world and the things in. Next page. It are for exploration, study, and joy. There is a plan to living. There is order. Love and let God love you. Sing Who softly and let your gratitude for all that has ever brought you love bloom in your heart. So once again, Hugh is the answer to everything. You sing this song, it solves all problems. How to sing Hugh. We get a tutorial pretty much in every single book. With eyes open or shut, take a few deep breaths to relax and begin to sing Hugh, pronounced like the word Hugh in a long drawn out sound. Hugh, ooh, ooh, ooh. Take another breath and sing Hugh again. You can continue for up to 20 minutes. What if you do it for longer? I'm just wondering. Sing Hugh with a feeling of love and it will gradually open your heart to God. Hugh, sacred sound, ancient mantra. Getting very repetitive already. Did you know? Sincere gratitude is a form of worship. As you go through your day, consciously look for at least 3 things you have never expressed gratitude for. Pause and give whatever it is, or whoever it is, your full attention and appreciation. In so doing, you are accepting more of God's love, or just their love, you know. Harold Klemp. That is not Harold Klemp. This girl seems to be happy for her wolf. You're welcome! Giving and receiving are opposite sides of the same coin. I feel like this is the stuff that I'm teaching my 8-year-old right now. Dina Wolfson. And that's how you spell Dina. Some years ago, I opened my home to another member of ECKANKAR. Well, that was stupid. What if she robbed you? She had come to Chicago to undergo major surgery. I happened to have space in my home, so I invited her to stay with me while she recovered. We became close friends. Since that time, whenever we see each other, she always tries to thank me, saying, "I can't believe this stranger opened her home to me." I have always had difficulty accepting expressions of gratitude because it seems as if I'm patting myself on the back. So I'd shrug off her comments with, no, that's fine. I'd do it again in a heartbeat. In doing that, I would just push my friend's gratitude away. That is, until recently, when she and I were talking, I suddenly realized that in denying her the gift of showing me gratitude, I may have been letting her feel she owed a debt she could not repay. I asked her to please forgive me and told her quite simply, "You're welcome." How easily do you accept love? I remember her gentle and loving smile. Wait, I thought she had to come stay with you because you're in a different place. Now you guys see each other all the time? Did she like move there? We both acknowledge the role of the Ek in all this. I am more grateful for this lesson than words can express. So I wrote them all down in a book. Giving and receiving are opposite sides of the same coin. Did we just repeat the quote that she set up there? Lord. To receive love sounds easy enough, but many people have a hard time accepting it from others. Harold Klemp.
To be more grateful.
Oh, look, a heart in the sand. All adventure questions for Harold. Don't need his last name there, I guess, because now we know who he is, right?
Grateful.
How can I keep my heart open when life seems so hard? I want to feel more love, less stress and worry. I'm asking sincerely. I promise. The power of gratitude opens the heart to allow love to enter. But once the love comes in and we receive the gifts of spirit and of life, the way to keep the gifts flowing is through an ongoing spirit of gratitude.
Grateful.
People are usually too busy counting the things they don't have. They notice how much more money their neighbor has, how much further ahead in spiritual unfoldment someone else is, and so on. Spiritual unfoldment? That's a new one. But if we stop to count our blessings, to realize how much we do have and be grateful for it, then the heart is kept open to love and all the gifts that love brings. Is there something in your life asking for your gratitude? I wish there were some easy technique I could give you to feel gratitude. There are times when it will seem difficult, but it's really as simple as appreciating what you have in your life. Let someone hear the love in your heart. That's the first time it hasn't been a question. Now it's a demand. Let someone hear the love in your heart, damn it! If there is someone you love, let that person know how you feel. Say thank you to your mate or your child, even when you don't feel well. If you can just stop and be grateful for the blessings before you, your heart will open to love. Then the blessings can keep coming. Here they are with the family. Ek membership. Advanced spiritual living courses. Go higher, further, deeper on your path of spiritual self-discovery. What will you experience? This ever-expanding adventure can bring you personal transformation from the moment you begin. This includes monthly self-discovery courses with advanced spiritual techniques for private study, opportunities to explore the courses in small group discussion classes, quarterly letter and updates from a God-realized teacher with timely perspectives, spiritual initiations, profound steps of enlightenment, a community of like-minded people who honor spiritual freedom and love truth, opportunities for further spiritual training and service. Start your Ek adventure today! Doesn't say today, but you know. AdvancedSpiritualLiving.org with the membership services phone number, and then of course their lovely little brand here of ECKANKAR, the path of spiritual freedom. And again, that's the end of the book. And as you can see, this one was written in 2020. As most of them seem to have been.
Grateful.
So once again, there is no deep spiritual advice here. I feel like they barely even talk about the religion. All they said here is, listen, in order to be grateful,
Grateful.
you have to be happy about what you have, which, thank you, that's the definition of what being grateful is.
excuse me while I ugly cry.
And then let the people around you know that you love them. Oh, and don't forget to sing the song of Hugh.
Sing Hugh.
Because apparently that solves everything, as we keep on seeing as a recurring theme in these books. So I'm going to keep on reading them and see if any of them give any real advice, which I didn't find here, but maybe I missed it. Let me know down below if you found some, and see if we can dive further deeper into this religion. Please do check out my stream on this if you haven't yet, in my past video where we go through one of the other books. And no matter where you are, what you're doing, I hope that you all have a fabulous day, fabulous day. Take care, do all the YouTube things, join the members, and I'll see you all very, very soon with another one. Mwah. Bye! Remember to tell someone that you fucking love them and you're grateful today, right? Oh, and don't join a cult, you know.
Grateful.
Do I dare ask you to call your next witness?
I have no further witnesses, Your Honor.
A word out of you, Mr. Reed, and I'll hold you in contempt.
I hold myself in contempt!
Sing Hugh.